Hello there.
Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you for making past the disclaimer. Please do watch the video till the end. So today I'm going to share my thoughts and views on the recently released action RPG game Genshin Impact. Technically a review I guess, but I prefer not stating it like that. Review is a pretty strong word I guess, and I'm just a casual gamer who wants to share his thoughts and feelings about this game. And I know it's too late to do things like this, but I just wanted to play the game a bit first, and so here it is. So to go over a bit of the basics, Genshin Impact is an action RPG game with a gacha system. Not much of a fan of that, but moving on, it's developed by MiHoYo, the same developers who develop Honkai Impact. This game is currently available on Android, iOS, Windows and PS4, and it has the cross-platform feature, so you can play with your friends across different devices. So, with all that said, let's get into the real topic of this video, and I'd like to start with the graphics and visuals. Now I don't know about other people, but I picked up this game solely for the art style, and I have to say I wasn't at all disappointed by it. It is inspired by the Breath of the Wild and it looks gorgeous. I'm actually playing this game on the lowest settings and it still looks amazing. The city looks mesmerizing and the landscapes are breathtaking. And with a massive map, there are a lot of locations to treat your eyes with. I just keep coming across locations where I just want to wait there and take a screenshot. I just can't let that pass. The places look so beautiful in this game. The game has day, night, evening and etc. time like that, and watching all these locations at these different times is truly satisfying. And as I said earlier, it has a huge map and there are a lot of locations to explore, which brings me to the next topic, the in-game activities. So the developers not only gave us a big map, but they also did a good job in filling it up with various different kind of things to do. The majority of your playtime in this game will go on exploration, and during that you will find dungeons, enemy camps, crates, food ingredients, side quests and a lot more. You would really want to keep an eye out for those NPCs at odd places, or maybe the spirits who can guide you to a exquisite chest. Although they are not all readily available. A lot of things are made available only when you reach a specific adventure rank. Which brings me to the leveling system in this game. Again, it's amazing. Basically there is the adventure rank which is shared across all your characters, and the character levels which is for each individual characters. Also there is a thing called the world rank, and I actually don't know how that works, so I'll skip that for now. All in all, there is a very interesting progression system in this game, and it just adds more things to do in this game. Also, going back to the in-game activity stuff, the quest system. The quest system is also quite different in my experience, in my, well, shallow experience. The quest can be divided into the main quest, the side quest and mini quest, I guess. The thing is, how to put it, there's the arc on quest, which is like the main story thing that's going on in this world, and then there are these story quests which are sort of side quests with a bit of a story in it, and then there are this random NPC quest which I just called it as a mini quest. So in the end there are a lot of things to do again, and let me just add, like these quests are quite interesting most of the times. I have played other games before, but most of the times these side activities aren't very interesting. I mean, they are interesting at the beginning, but later on they just become very boring. Well, in this game I'm still a beginner, so I don't know how things will turn out later on, but as of now they look really refreshing. It's good. It's really good. Okay, so next up is what I truly look forward to in most games that I invest my time in: combat. I'm just a sucker for hand-to-hand and weapon combat in general, and I love martial arts, and I really like it when games involve such kind of combat. Gunfights are interesting, FPS games are really fun, but melee combat holds a special part in my heart. Anyways, so initially I was in an impression that the combat in this game will mostly be button mashing, and it will be simple, that's what I thought. But although I am not entirely wrong, but I'm not right either. You see, the combat doesn't involve any complex button combos like Devil May Cry or something like that. The game just has one attack button which you can either tap or press and hold, and also it has two special attacks. First one is an elemental burst which you can either again tap or hold depending upon the character, and of course there's the alt, or maybe I should call it ulti, I don't know, ultimate attack. So as you can see, it sounds very simple, but the thing is, it doesn't end there. Like, it doesn't get too complicated, but there is a little thing. The thing is, there are 7 different elements in this game, and what you can do is cause elemental reactions for every single element. And I have to say, it's damn fun. Another thing that I liked about the combat in this game, and I've seen this in a lot of mobile games and I really hate that, like when you attack, when you use special moves, it just blinds you. Like, you can't see anything in the screen, like what's going on, and it doesn't happen over here. There are color bursts in this game and it looks beautiful, but at the same time it's not blinding. You can see what's going on, you can see the moves of the character, and it's really fun. The hitboxes in the enemies are amazing, even your character's hitbox is good, and also headshot is a thing, and I just love doing that. I just love popping those heads with those arrows. I actually surprisingly find myself using the archers more in this game, using those power shots and this... I don't know, I just enjoy it so much. Apart from all these, there is a good variety in the enemy types, and the boss fights are also very interesting. They may have a shield, they may have a different weak spot, and it's so fun spotting those out and beating those bosses. Oh, and I almost forgot, like character switching in between fights to mix up the elements and things like that. It's just amazing mechanic that I love it. I don't. It's not very new or innovative, I guess, but it's still very fun that the game actually has that, and it's really good. So I believe that should cover up the combat aspect in this game, and I guess we can talk a bit about the story element. So of course I haven't finished the game yet. Like, this game, I don't think the story is even entirely released. I don't know about that. But so far it looks interesting. It's kind of good, I guess. The thing is, I don't really look for much of a plot in games. I just want the gameplay mainly. The plot, having a good plot is good. It's sort of a added benefit, but that's about it. If I actually wanted a good story, then I'd rather go watch a movie or maybe an anime. But still, so far the story in this game looks good. It's sort of interesting. And another good point over here is that the developers focused on a bit of a world building, the lores and stuff. You can find the characters' backstories in the character menu screens, and also there are different books that you can collect which describes the world, I believe. The thing is, I haven't read those things. I don't have the patience to read and things like that, so sorry about that. But I think the developers did focus on the world building, just a belief, and but overall the story is good. That's all I can say about this. Anyways, so let's get a bit into the negative side of the game now. There are not many, and even the ones that I point out are probably just me nitpicking, but here we go. First off, the gacha system. I won't say anything more than that regarding this because I understand that this is more of a personal preference kind of thing, so I'll stop myself right there. Next is something that I genuinely have a problem with. Like, I am not happy that this happened. It's about the auto selection of the servers. So I'm from India, so I can't get my head around as to why I was connected to the American server. Like, how is that even... why? And I know I should have just manually switched to the Asian server, but I was gullible enough to be fooled by an auto-generated system message. And now I'm stuck in the American server with a ping of 3 to 400 only at good times. And now I cannot even switch servers now because the progress is not shared across servers. I'm a bit mad about that. Little bit. Are you out of your mind? But I'll admit to my mistakes. I did it wrong. I should have switched earlier. But still, come on man, like, why is the automated server selection wrong? Anyways, apart from that, another thing is like this, like another nitpicking thing, but the lips animation, I mean, the lips animation doesn't really sync well with the voice acting, so that's one thing. Another problem that I face is the settings. Like I could not access the settings until I finished the initial basic tutorial of the game. Like that's fine, it's okay, but I still prefer to be able to access the settings even before starting the game. That would have been a lot better option. Oh, and yeah, in character switching also, there's one problem that I found. I don't know if this exists in computer or the console versions, but I found it a bit problematic in the mobile version. The thing is, like when you switch characters, the character icons just keeps on shifting up and down, and it's kind of annoying because I want to switch to some other character and I end up switching to some different character. So that's a bit annoying. And also I've heard that there are some problems in the co-op system, like you cannot do the story mission over there and you cannot even open chests and things like that. So I'm not too sure about everything because I did not try that mode, but that's what I've heard from my brother, and I think MMO Bytes also but covered that. And that wraps up the negatives. Now, I don't want to end this video on a negative note, so here are a few more positive things, small but still they add up to the game. So here they are. I like the menu system in this game. They are quite intuitive and also well designed, especially the characters' personal menu. I mean, the each of the characters that you can check out the stats and things like that. It's very well designed. I just love that design, and it's also very informative and also again intuitive. You can find your things that you want to find there very easily. It's really great. And also coming back to the character switching, I like the fact that we can just release the alt while switching the character at the same time. Like this is only possible in the mobile version, I think. I don't know, it could be done over there in other devices, probably in other platforms, I mean, probably, but still that's a good thing. I like the mechanics over there. The mini simple puzzles are also an excellent addition to the game. The music in this game is also so soothing. It goes so well with the game. It syncs very well whether you're just roaming around exploring the land or you're fighting some enemies. It syncs very well. So to conclude, I'll say Genshin Impact is definitely a game people should try out. It has great visuals and also the overall gameplay is excellent. A lot of grinding will definitely be involved in this game, but it is the fun variety. So that's it from me, Ad Astra Abyssos.